What's going on, YouTube? Making a video on my Springfield Hellcat. It is a 9. I do have a few different parts for it that I'm going to go over. This is actually a really nice carry. If you want something between it, you can go pretty much from like carrying something equivalent to a 43 Glock 43 to switching it to maybe a 43X. You know, say like you want to have the option of carrying less rounds, but carrying more rounds. This is actually pretty ideal, you know, because you have the standard 11 round mag, which makes it really small. It's still a small package. And then you can just change from 11 rounds to, well, the standard, this is the standard that it comes with 13 round mag, which is not too bad at all. But you also have the 15 round mag, which is actually really nice. It's really nice. It doesn't really extend it that much, but you know, you can go between summer, winter carry, depending on what you wear, depending on the body type. This is pretty much a nice versatile pistols. Not much for parts, especially when it comes to magazine extensions like the Glocks, because you know Glocks, you have Terran Tactical, you have Hyve, you have Shield arms, you have there's a few other ones I can't think of right off the bat, but I do have a few that I'm gonna go over. This is a Hyve. This turns your 11 into 14 rounds. Right now I have 13 rounds. I have 13 rounds in it. The issue that I have with the Hyve is, I mean, once you load it up, this is 14 rounds. Only thing I don't like, noise, but it makes no noise. Inside the pistol, inside the firearm, it makes no noise. If you just load it up, okay, like I'm gonna do right now, if you just load it up, it doesn't make no noise. But say if you don't use it, you put it in the firearm, you take it off, it is pretty annoying, to be honest. The 15 round mag does the same thing as well. But it does the same thing, but not in the firearm. I mean, some people might not bug them. To me, I am really big on noise discipline. I am a vet. You know, I did a tour, Iraq, Afghanistan. I'm really big on noise. NDZ makes a magazine extension as well, but it's just to replace your OEM. It replaces the OEM, but you can still fit 13 rounds. Doesn't make no noise, and it gives you a nice little pinky extension. And so you still have something to press down. You don't really have to worry about your pinky sliding off. I mean, it is pretty smooth, but still, it is really nice. Has a nice finish. It has a real nice finish to it. The Hyve has a nice finish to it as well. I used to carry it a lot with the Hyve, but since this came in the mail like a few days ago, and I've been just carrying it with this. I don't care about carrying 13 rounds. This is actually more comfortable. This is actually a lot nicer, has a nice finish. Came with this holster when I bought it. Well, I traded, to be honest. Not too much of a fan of it. Makes a little bit of noise. I mean, when you have it on, it doesn't make no noise at all. This is Bravo concealment. No noise at all. Nice investment. As you can see, nice slim pistol. This is actually made out of polymer. And to be honest, I actually bought one of these for my M&P, which I will do a video eventually on it. And this is molded to your gun, so it has a nice finish, nice texture on it. Doesn't look like some of the cheap, well, doesn't look like most of the Kydex holsters, because some of the Kydex holsters, you know, if you look at it, it looks kind of cheap and all that. And what's crazy is some of these holsters actually go for like $50, and it looks like it has a cheap finish. And if you look at this, it has a lot of detail on it. And what's nice about it is if you want to do an appendix with an extra mag, you can just buy the mag, change this out, and bam. So you can still add to it, you know, unlike some holsters where you buy it, that's what you get, and then you have to buy a complete other holster if you want to do a certain appendix carry. So it's pretty nice. Has a nice trigger on it, to be honest. Has a nice reset. This one is featuring the Gen 2 trigger. Probably won't upgrade the trigger because for me it's pretty ideal. They do make some nice ones. Hyve has a nice one. Apex has a really nice one. I'm probably going to upgrade the kind of messed that up. I'm probably going to upgrade the guide rod. The guide rod is plastic on it. Not much of a fan of plastic guide rods. Hyve makes a really, really nice one. There was a tungsten for this one, but I heard some bad reviews on it, so I'm just going to go with the Hyve. I went for the Glock and it worked phenomenal. I had it written, but went with the Hollow Sun. I don't want to flag myself. So, see if you can see it. You can't see it, even though it's daytime. That is the green dot. I might upgrade the magazine extension. I'm not too sure. I still can grip. I can still grip it pretty well, to be honest. I was gonna get a compensator for this. I kind of lost a bid. Upset. I was gonna get a G-Force holster. Lost a bid for that too. So such a sad day. I mean, sometimes there are some nice parts on eBay for other pistols like Glocks, Hellcats. Every now and then they post something nice. I mean, if you know what you're looking for, you can buy some cheap parts, save you some money. I mean, I'll probably buy holsters, if anything, cheap. I don't really care about buying holsters brand new. My impressions on it, it's pretty nice. Has nice sights. You can grab it from the front because it has front serrations and the back serrations, so you can grab it from the front and the back, doesn't matter. Compared to other pistols like the M&P Shield, the Performance, I cannot grab the front. The front slide. To me, it's really, it has a nice finish, but it's really slippery. This, I can actually just grab it, pull it back, and not worry about snagging my fingers. But I'll make another video once I get more parts for it. I made a video because I wanted to show out these parts from NDZ, the magazine, because there's not really much for magazine extensions for the Hellcat. Besides, I think was it the Springer, the Hyve. But NDZ makes really nice ones. I think this was $29 and it's free shipping. Pay like $5 because I wanted to come in early as I can. It's real easy to install. All you do is, you see that hole? You'll get a tool. Well, if you have pistol tools, you'll get your tool, little detent, whatever, I don't know what you call it. You pull it in, you take it out, but you'll keep that that clip right here, because that clip also goes right there. If you can barely see it, but it goes right there. It's pretty easy to install, but preferably I would prefer this over this extension, and I would prefer it over this as well. I mean, you know, this is 13 versus 15, but this is still pretty nice, to be honest. The 15 round mags for the Hellcats are really nice. They're really nice. They have the Hellcat Pro, but to be honest, I prefer the Hellcat because you can go from having a small carry, to a bigger carry, you know, more rounds in it. You can go from carrying 11 rounds to 15 rounds to 17 rounds. So it's still not bad. I mean, you can go from 15 to 17 rounds with the Hellcat Pro. But it's a nice investment, to be honest, if anybody's looking for a nice conceal pistol. If you're looking for a pistol, you don't really have to do much to it. Hellcat's also really nice because just having it just like this is actually really nice. You can still get a nice full grip on it with the pinky extension, and it's still real easy to conceal. It has a little bit of weight compared to some other micro pistols, but it's really good for the weight because it helps reduce some of that felt recoil when you're shooting it. Shot it at the range with the Ritten. Haven't shot it with the Holosun yet. Shot it with the Ritten. Shot really good. Only thing I would do is, you know, change out the guide rod. I'll leave the trigger. The trigger is a Gen 2. It's really nice trigger pull. Magazine release is really nice. I might change it with the Hyve. I do like the Hyve a lot. And then I'll either go with the Apex or the Hyve trigger, and then with the Hyve guide rod. So once I finish building it, I'll post another video. I just wanted to show out this from NDZ. So if you ever wonder, you want something really nice, this also has a nice pinky extension too. This is your best bet to go. Stay tuned.